Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Joe. And in today's video, I want to explain how to use the present perfect tense. I get questions about this quite often, and so I want to concentrate on the present perfect today, tell you what it looks like, when to use it, and some examples that'll help you to be able to understand the whole thing and hopefully use it yourself. Okay? All right. So first, how does it look? We got to start with the subject plus have or has, and then the main verb, which is the past participle. Let's break these parts down. The subject could be anything that's a subject. Could be a pronoun or a proper noun, like Joe or the government, or I, he, she, you, we, or they, okay? And then you match it up with the proper have or has. These are called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. And then the main verb has to be in the past participle, and this is tricky sometimes. For regular verbs, it's just with an ed. So, I have watched that movie before. Watched just an ed. But if you use see, I have seen that movie before. So irregular verbs can be tricky, and there's no rule about it. You just have to memorize them. Okay? And if you need help figuring out how to learn vocabulary, maybe I'll put a link up here. That's another video you could check out later. Okay? All right. So the second thing I want to talk to you about is when to use it. So there's three main times when you can use it. The first time has to do with it's something started in the past and continued till now. For example, I have known him for a long time. Or I have been married for a long time. Okay? Started in the past, but it's still true today. The second way could be repeated actions. All right? He has won many championships. She has seen many movies. Okay? So it's not just one time. It's repeated action over a period of time from the past up till now. And the third one has to do with life experience. Okay? I have visited Paris. Or he hasn't traveled overseas. Okay? So that's life experience. It happened sometime in your past, but not specific about when. Okay? So you've made it this far, and that's fantastic. What I want you to do now is listen to this secret code and then send me a message on Instagram at Teacher Joe Crossman. And then I'm going to send you an extra quiz about the present perfect. So you have to watch the whole video and send me 3 secret codes. There are 3 of them. This is number 1. The first secret code is I have taught this before. Okay? Now let's keep going. I want to talk more about when it's used, specifically talking about time. Okay? There's people get mixed up because they don't see the difference between the simple past and the present perfect. And the key to this is we have to talk about finished time, so time that's over, or unfinished time, time that's still going on. Here's an example. Finished time would be yesterday. Yesterday's over. Okay? It's done. Today. Today's not over. Today's still happening. So that means something could still happen. More finished time words include last week, last month, last spring, last year, 2006. Okay, those are examples of finished time. Unfinished time could be, as I said, today, this week, this month, this year, this season. All right, it's not finished. So more can happen. All right, look at these examples. Last month, I saw 3 movies. Okay, last month's over. I saw 3 movies. This month, I have seen 2 movies. Okay, so if you can imagine that, and this month is not over, I might see more. Okay, but up until this time, starting in the past up till now, I have seen 2 movies. All right, another one. He borrowed some money yesterday. Okay, yesterday's over. He borrowed some money yesterday. Or this one, he has, or he's borrowed some money this week. Okay, so the week's not over. He may borrow some more. I don't know. But so far this week, he has borrowed money. Okay, so those are examples. And it also makes me think, hey, where's my money? And why do I keep loaning money to this guy? All right, so now you've made it this far. Here is the second secret code. The second secret code is, he has spent all of my money. Okay, that's the second one. Let's keep going. Now, another part I want to talk to you about the present perfect is the negative form and the question form. So first, the negative form, it looks like this. You got a subject, you have or has, then you have not, and then the main verb, which is a past participle. Okay? Okay, so now pay attention to this example. Last month, I saw 3 movies. That's the past tense. This month, I have not seen any movies. Or, this month, I haven't seen any movies. Okay, so that, you see the form of the negative in there? Here's another example. I ate so much yesterday. Past. I haven't eaten a lot today. Okay? Here's another example. He stole 4 cars last month. But he hasn't stolen any cars this month. What a good guy. Okay? So, those were all how you look at it as negative. Something hasn't happened. Now let's look at the questions. For questions form, we start with the have or the has. Next comes the subject, and next comes the main verb past participle. Here's some examples. Have you finished your homework? Okay, have you finished your homework? Another one. Has your sister graduated from high school? Okay. Another one. Or another one. Has your loser friend paid you back? So remember my friend, I loaned him some money? Yeah, has your loser friend paid you back? That's a question form of the present perfect. Okay, now compare this. There's a simple past and a present perfect question. Did you visit New York in 2012? Okay, so that's specific. Finished past. Did you go to New York in 2012? Here's the present perfect. Have you been to New York? Or have you ever been to New York? That's the present perfect. All right? Here's the last secret code to send me on Instagram. Have you learned the present perfect? Okay, I hope so. Now that's the end of today's lesson, but if you want to continue, I'm going to put a link right here so you can click on it and see my beard, check out my shirt, most importantly, learn more English. And by the way, I want you to practice with unfinished time words. Write some sentences below about today, this week, or this month. Tell me about your life and I'll check your grammar. Or send those sentences to me on Instagram and I'll check them there. All right? That's it for today. Until next time, see you later.